Hi everyone, good afternoon or whatever it is around the world. Anyway, I just thought I'd just come on just to show you my I've done quite a bit on my painting, but I had to sort out my tub spurs and put the numbers in whatever. Anyway, still I haven't been right with it, so I haven't been online for a while. So I just want to show you how it's now doing. I'll just put it down a little bit and hope you can see. So I am on this section. Sometimes I've done all the dark. Yeah, I've done all the dark here. But you can now see the different colours forming. But before, when you was doing it, I felt like it wasn't doing anything. But now it is. So it's looking. I've done the owl. So I've done this round bit. I have to put my reader's glasses on for this. So see, I will just do a bit here. This is kind of a nice colour. Yeah, this is for that. If you can see, that's a white. It's for that one. That little, it's like the letters from. So annoying when they fall off on here as a pain. So it's like the typewriter symbols or computer board. So just like pick one off. How's everyone doing? I hope you're well. Look at the snow in February, so I believe. I don't think I've had a bad winter since before the lockdown. Yeah, still coming back. I've got to get rid of the infections and the viruses out there. And so we have to have a bad winter. So what is everyone doing this weekend? Anything exciting? I don't think there's anything good on the telly. And if there is, I tend to avoid telly because it gives me headaches. I only like to watch what I want to watch. Yeah, I like to watch EastEnders. That's been a bit strange, I thought, lately. I wonder if it's finishing and someone's going to wake up in a dream, like the old Crossroads did. They waked up in a supermarket, didn't they? And it was all a dream. Someone was in a coma or something. Yeah. I remember the old Crossroads. It was brilliant. And then they did one on the modern one. I thought it was really quite good. How they did it. Yeah, apparently someone. I'll have to check it up, see if it's on DVD. Because I did enjoy that. Quite a few people enjoyed that. The modern Crossroads, because they wanted to bring it to a close, and when they did, I can't remember how many seasons they did, but it was quite good. I was quite hooked on it actually. A program has to actually what's the word, really catch my attention to keep watching it, and that did. But I am thinking that EastEnders is going a strange way. I know it's highlighting stuff, but I think it's going to come to an end. I don't know. It just seems strange. Or are they having a shake-up in EastEnders? I know Emmerdale Farms had a shake-up. Coronation Street's due. That is actually quite good. I do love Coronation Street the best. My nan watched it from the beginning. I wonder if she would like it now. I don't know. It would be strange to know she did. I think she would like. I don't think she'd like EastEnders. I'm not sure she would entertain it, but I don't think she would entertain. Nan died about Emmerdale Farm started. So I think she watched one episode, and that was a funeral, wasn't it? The first one. That's cool. Anyway, so so there's some changes in the Soapland, isn't there? I assume. Some good films coming out. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that if like if we were all in a coma, and then we wake up to where we had started. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Thought. Yeah, like that this what's happening now is not real, and I told you I have had issues. The last jab that I had. Yeah, so it makes you wonder if we're waking up, and then not we I don't know. It just seems odd. I don't think we're in a coma. We're just living the full moment of it. But I remember when I had my teeth done. I can't remember my wisdom teeth done, and I was on the table, and I lived through this day we did at one of my courses. We went out for the day. It was hot, boiling day. I remember them days. And then I even relived the moment of going to mum and dad's for dinner and going out with them. And then I woke up and said, well, that was strange, because they did ask me what was the experience like, and I thought that nice hot weather on my cheek. Yeah. And they say you see strange stuff. Yeah, why not getting me into them again? Anyway, so I always think I was still I came from then, and that this is just a dream to me. To be fair, you don't know, do you? Because so much has happened with this. So much has happened, I feel, and I don't know. I don't feel the same. I feel that they are slowing. Human beings like war, so I'm afraid this is a war of a sort. Because how come the government can be in so much trouble, which I've been on this planet long enough to know that they I don't know. How can you be in that much trouble? Yeah. I've been on this planet long enough to realise that they can't. It just seems a bit of a strange story. I mean, come on. Can you put a seatbelt on? No. But you put a seatbelt on in a taxi, don't you? Because you have to by law. So what's the problem here with our Prime Minister? Well, he lasted more than 50 days, didn't he? Give him that. Anyway, yeah, I just found in its ultimate strange that since I had my teeth done, that well, and I had different. I thought sometimes it's just a bit strange. I really love this owl. I think I was going to frame it. I've got another one to do. I've got all my other ones to do. I find them quite relaxing. So, in theory, I think we're all in a coma. A bit like Cornish Crossroads did, and he woke up in a supermarket. I might wake up in a posh hotel or something, and I was a manager or something. Oh well, that's a nice dream. Anyway, but that's would be in another lifetime, wouldn't it? When I'm a bit different. I think people wouldn't recognise me if I was or something like that. And so it's like I wouldn't recognise you guys perhaps. Yeah, so it's yeah, I've been having these strange thoughts about how I've been feeling about stuff, to be fair. Anyway, so this is a pretty colour. It's a strange. When I get bored of the dark one, I'll go to a colour because it is so your thoughts. Yeah, well, when I get ready for bed, that's now. I'm not sure what's on telly for me tonight. I've got Scooby. I love Scooby-Doo. I like old cartoons, but Scooby-Doo is still going on strong, isn't it? So, but I feel like, because I was talking to someone, my mum about EastEnders. This is extremely weird, kind of, it's just as if a bit like, it's like, someone's gonna wake up and it's all been a dream. Yeah, man. I think this is all a dream, what we've been living in. I'm sure of it, because why would we go through much heartache? I feel like I've been here before, and I thought, oh, I'm sure that's happened before. And then I feel like that I feel like sometimes it's a little bit strange. I mean, are the writers of EastEnders bringing in new people? Who knows? But it feels to me, when I watch it, one of my favourite programmes, I think, well, hang on a minute, I'm sure I've seen this before. And I feel like that this has been a problem since I've had the 4th job. And that no one's come forward to explain. I still see the surgical movement of my leg. The only thing that I see on my legs is I've got psoriasis. If it's stressful, I get psoriasis very bad. Especially on my legs sometimes. Or I get an infection in my knee, which I haven't had for a long time because I try to keep it mobile, but I have had a bit of redness and it is quite tender. Yeah, so I tend to cover my leg up, especially the top bit. People have views, they say, I feel like they are changing my DNA. The reason I say that, I try to slow me down. It's like because of what I am, and they know of me, so they like to slow people like me down and you down. They want to slow the human race down, and when I saw these I saw this couple once. It was just weird, and most centres I know everyone, past and present. And this couple, I thought, I've not seen you around that park, because I know that other area pretty well. And and she said my name. Oh, and then she don't. And then one of my friends said, "You're on." I said, "Yeah." don't think I'll be coming back to this one. Then she said, about what they were trying to do is do it all in one bank so they can control you. The tour banks, one bank. Man, come on, can you see Lord Sugar putting up with that? No. But that's on, so that's pretty good. I do like The Apprentice. I have a pretty good laugh at some of it, because, come on. No. Yeah, so, can you imagine Lord Sugar doing that? But one big bang. There'd be, like, there's plenty of big banks around their offices in London, a very tall building. So, they want you to have further jabs so they can control you, and they can't tell you what to think. I'm afraid, because they don't like it. But certain MP can go into a bloody celebrity, get me out of here, and then we can't have a view because he doesn't like it. Well, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we will have a view on what we feel. You can't tell people what to think or do. Double the age group you're in, yeah. It's all right for you, isn't it? So, and then, oh, wow. It really irritates me. I'm not having any more jabs. It was bad enough. The flu jab's enough for me. And if I've had slight infection. Yeah, you will. Different ones out there. Is this normal? No. So, I won't have any more. You're not changing my DNA, and it's getting worse for me with the 4th one. And when they think I'm being silly, but I'm not. People are allowed to have their views. And I think the vaccine was too soon. They've already had this vaccine for years. It was like the flu jab. They had that for years, until they broke it out. It first came out in America. So, yeah, so it's just, yeah, I think it's all one conspiracy theory that, it's all one conspiracy theory, I feel. To be fair, I have this, no one's been the same, or if they are the same person since this thing came along. I mean, come on, I had it a couple of times. It's just like, yeah, it's like, I find, coming back to EastEnders, yeah, I know the storyline's pretty interesting, but, what I'm trying to say, I've seen that, I know Mark Fowler did it when he was young, that was quite good, that highlighted it, but this time it's different. I feel like it's been already done, and I might think I've got a good imagination, but I'm just expressing that certain programs like EastEnders, right? I feel like it's, I don't know. The writers are pretty good on all soaps. Yeah, I mean, are they saying to us after since it first started it was a dream? Bit like Dallas with Bobby Ewing, yeah, and then if you remember that. Is this like a dream to us and we might just wake up? I feel, because yeah, and that we've been lied to, that I think we are being lied to. Yeah. So I have this like yeah, talking about that couple, it was kind of weird. She said, oh, it felt like it was like as if I've met them before, and I thought I was telling her I had this like a white big mark across here since I've had the injection. And she said that don't surprise me one bit. I said, I feel like it's been surgically removed. Something's been why I had the spring shot last year, I was pretty poorly on the summer because the hay fever and all that rubbish. So yeah, so my asthma was quite low. And then the doctors at the walking centre, they're pretty good. They said, how come you haven't had a proper test? I said, they won't put it near me. And they said, don't talk silly. But they can manage to do it, why can't the normal people do it? And then, yeah, so this lady said they want to do, like, it was a specific conversation that I had with this couple. Yeah, it's really quite interesting. Yeah, and I said to her, I said to her, well, how do you know so much? She said, oh, look it up, but I think she was someone. Then, so I couldn't settle at that centre, so I decided to not go back to that one because it's like where I used to have brought up. So I like it here because it's only across the road, so I feel safe that way. I feel that since I've had the 4th jab, the Madonna I think it was called, that I have not been myself. I feel like they've changed me into something else. Yeah. They try to slow my DNA or my psychic thing down. I feel. I think they try to manipulate you into having yeah, I said I don't want the 5th jab. I kept saying, can you take me off the mailing list? So they did. That's why. That's the brown Y. And there's a white Y, isn't there? That's the brown one, and then yeah. So I said I'd like to be taken off the mailing, and they sent me a letter. I just ripped it off. I can't be bothered with it. Yeah, and then they said they sent me an email. How did they really control freaks? Anyway, so I said no, I don't want it. It is your choice. I said no one come forward to help me on the 4th jab, which is yeah, which is ironic to think that they can force you to have it. Yeah, I've had it a few symptoms. I did have it because I couldn't taste my food or anything. I wasn't that bothered about food anyway. Anyway, so yeah, so everyone, I feel it's I feel like I've been living in a kind of a coma state where I don't feel like we're here. I feel like this video is going to be how you take it. It's how I see it. That's the dark Y. There's a light Y as well. Yeah, there is a light Y. Yeah, that's V and the T. That's right. Yeah. So this is gonna be a big so we'll have to see how I will be right about EastEnders. So if they got something plot, they got good. So I'm thinking, wow, this is a bit strange. Not in as strange as I feel like that I'm gonna be right. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna wake up and something, but then EastEnders has bothered me, not because of the storyline. It's bothered me because they've I know what's gonna happen, because I feel like that's how I feel that I've seen it before. I've seen a story, not the one in the past as when I was younger, when it first started, but now I've seen EastEnders since a couple of years now, back to normal. I've been watching it a lot. But now this storyline's come apart, I feel that this is what we are living in. Do you see what I'm getting at? But to me, it's just close to home that they will wake up. I've got a feeling that they've got something plotting, as if to say, well, this has been if I remember rightly, one of them. Gosh, I could go back in time to watch EastEnders all over again. I would, to see what happened, what I missed. But it seems to me that this storyline has triggered my emotions on it about being in a coma, because it just seems like I've seen that storyline before, and similar to the old Crossroads. Yeah, they woke up in the supermarket, not a posh one, but it was nice enough for them to wake up to a normal job, because it was in a hotel, wasn't it? So are they saying to me, right? They're saying to me, are they saying to me this is how it's gonna be? That their government's hiding it from us because they know that it was like a false pretense that we're living in a coma, and we might wake up one day and think, oh well, that was cool. It just feels like how EastEnders has woken up my suspicion of how that storyline is coming about. Yeah. They saying to me, well, I've seen something similar when I was young with it, when Mark Fowler did the storyline like that. But that was then. But they did this storyline, and I felt a bit uncomfortable how it's not how it's going, but I feel that it's gonna be that they're gonna wake up somehow. Yeah, and they're all in something else, and they say, "Oh, that was a nice dream, wasn't it?" How can someone dream that kind of state? I think you could, as it goes, because like I said, I always think I'm still in a coma with my teeth, and I've always thought that because I had a hard life of it since. But so they're saying, their government is saying to us, right, that we're in a deep coma. That's interesting, because I feel that's how I see things nowadays. I think that's pretty. Right, yeah. So, so see how this is right. That's like what's on my leg, at the top of my leg. Sometimes I see it at night. Other times because it's, yeah. Quite late here. Not late, but so I just thought, well, why not discuss it, because they can't stop you from discussing stuff. Really, it's like since this thing's come about, you feel like you can't say boo to a goose. I'm afraid, and things would come back to how it was, not specifically how it was, but I don't know. Anyway, I think that will do for now. So I'll see what your thoughts are on. If you'd like to comment, and just have a nice day and be good to each other. That's all. Thank you.